Welcome back, darlings, to another installment of whatever this is. I hope you all had a blessed week. I hope you're ready for another exciting segment where I spill out my heart to you. We were on a walk the other day and it started to sprinkle. Mind you, I'm in Arizona. It never rains here. I don't think Arizona is actually inhabitable. I think it has to be inhabitable because of where it's at geographically, right between Mexico and California, and then Texas and Nevada are right here too. I think it has to be habitable because of where it's at for trade and immigration purposes, but I don't think we were intended to live in the desert. But anyways, we were on a walk yesterday and it started like sprinkling and I'm like, oh my gosh, it feels so good. It felt immaculate. It felt really good. And I tell God, I'm like, God, this is really nice. You should make it rain harder, like so hard that we have to like rush to find shelter. That only happens here like 3 to 5 times a year. But of course, he made it pour. Within like minutes, it was pouring rain. It wasn't even on the weather app. Like, he did that just for me. Like, I know it sounds delusional.
You are the only weapon I need when all these demons attacking me. People that would never turn on, they turn their backs to me. That's okay, when I have you, I have everything. People that would never turn on, they turn their backs to me. That's okay, when I have you, I have everything.
It's not out yet, so you guys get an exclusive sneak peek. You're welcome. I tried filming this video earlier today. It did not work. Not at all. Not at all. It's been quite the day, you guys. As you can see, this... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's just like, I cannot even form a cohesive thought right now. I don't know what is going on. Okay. Let's make sure we're copacetic here, okay? This is much better. Okay. This is much better. Much better. I had a conversation the other day and we were talking about how there's different levels of somebody who's religious, right? Like I've said in previous videos, I've never been super religious. Like I've never been like even the slightest religious. But part of me really wants to be. I'm changing, you know, I'm definitely changing, and like I talked about in my previous video, it kind of hurts because it's like this huge shift in my personality and my lifestyle and everything, and like all the way down to the type of music I listen to, the type of clothes I wear, the way I look at the world, everything. And yes, it does feel as though this weight and these things that I didn't even know were holding me back are no longer holding me back. I'm changing. I'm evolving. I haven't been out in forever. Because I'm in such like a vulnerable state, you know, my flesh is starving. Like I want to listen to rap music and get super drunk and you know, shake my booty a little bit. Wine doesn't count, you guys. Come on, it's just like wine is like adult grape juice. You didn't even know what's happening. I got you and you didn't even know it. You didn't even know what was happening. So I'm becoming a new person. I'm changing, I'm evolving. I'm, like in my mind, I'm like leveling up. Like I'm like becoming better, stronger in my faith, better at my job, a better person, better character all around. Like I just want to become a little bit better every day. At least for me, it takes a while for my brain to catch up with my body. Or maybe that's not the case at all. Maybe this is just what it's like. Just dealing with constant tugs in the wrong direction and you just having to like stand firm. And I know I cried in the last video. We can address that now. We can address the, because I know the drama, the dramatics. Spare me. Okay, like I said, I know for sure that when I come out on the other side of this, I'm not gonna be crying about Young Thug. I'm not gonna be crying about anything because anything that I lose on the way to Christ is not a loss. Not a loss at all. Let's go through my favorite Christian songs as of right now. I made a playlist. Put the link in the description if I can figure out how to do that. I'm pretty sure I can figure it out. But Rain Down on Me, Glorilla, Rain Down on Me by Glorilla, Kirk Franklin, and Maverick City Music, and Kiera Sherd, and Chandler Moore. Want to make sure everybody gets their credit because this is an amazing song. Here's the album cover if you want to go listen to it. Rain Down on Me. Ooh, Matthew 18:20. Alex Jean. Alex Jean snaps every time. Walk in the building, Bible on me. 1, 2, 3. Like, snaps. This is his album cover. Actually, this is my favorite right now. This one. It's called I'm Not Missing Out by Glow the Kid. So good. So good. And I really want to like repeat this because it's so true. The devil tries his very hardest to make Christianity and Christ and God cringy. Like, and if you know someone who's really in their flesh and you've talked to them about Christ before or like even like around them, like you know what I'm talking about. You already know if you talk about God around them, like you're gonna feel uncomfortable because you're gonna feel like they're judging you. I would never judge somebody for their non-Christianity because I've been there. And like going back to what I was saying earlier about the conversation that I was having earlier, what was said by the other person that I was having the conversation with was, I've seen what it does to people. I've seen what getting serious about religion and getting real Christian does to people. It makes them feel like they're better than other people, and then they become hypocrites. They judge people for the same things that they used to do. And like honestly, yeah, that's exactly what happens. And I couldn't even defend it because I know Christians like that. Like I know them. I know they're not innocent. They're Christian now, but they weren't always the most like Christ-like. Myself being one of them, like I'm not gonna sit here and be like,
you smoke weed. That's so lame.
well, I got saved by the Lord, so I don't do that. I'm not on my high horse. Look at me. Look, like we're all born sinners. The point is I get like where he's coming from because I know people like that. I think that's also part of the reason why it took me so long to come around to the idea of being religious or accepting Christ into my heart. I guess that's like what I'm kind of grappling with, because it's like, do I think I'm better than what I used to be? Yes. The person I was yesterday is my only competition. If I can be better than the person I was yesterday, then it was a good day. Do I think I'm better than the next person because I'm a Christian now? No. Because Jesus came to me because I was broken. And he fixed me. But I'm not fixed yet. I still have a lot of fixing to do, a lot of healing to do, a lot of learning to do. I'll make an analogy. I've always known that one way or another, I'm gonna be very wealthy. But then I see people that are really wealthy, and I don't I don't necessarily want to be like them. And the same fear comes with becoming holy. Like the closer I get to God and the more I acquire the knowledge of the Lord, the more I like lose myself, or like who I've always known to be myself. That like the further I get from that person. But it's like, okay, so the closer I get to God, the further and further I get away from that person. And like, yeah, there's, you know, that weird grief and like that feeling that I'm losing something valuable. You know, I'm disassociating with my identity. I don't know who the fuck I am. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't want to become a Christian that's like I can't even like have fun because I'm just like so focused on not sinning, which is like, that's not the point, right? That cannot be the point. Jesus died for our sins. So like, I know we're supposed to improve, but like, I'm only human, so there's no way that I'm gonna like win every single one of those battles. And I can be strong, you know, I can depend on the word and the Lord and prayer to support me in my decision making, but like, that doesn't change the fact that I'm human, and my natural tendency is always gonna be, I want to sin. I want to give in. I want to feed my flesh just like everybody else. And like, I mean, maybe that's just what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Like, you just having to constantly deny yourself pleasure. But a lot of that doesn't even just come from God. Like, yes, of course, all of it comes back to God. All roads lead back to Jesus. But like, being healthy, you know, like, that I think just comes from me wanting to be healthy. And like, yes, the wisdom of the Lord compels me and pushes me forward and makes me want to, you know, like, keep going. It gives me a purpose. But it's not a sin to be unhealthy. It's not a sin to not be physically fit. It is a sin to be lazy, though, I guess. I don't know. Everybody has a different view. I'm gonna follow his commandments. That's where I'm coming from. Like, I think as long as I'm following his commandments, and you know, we talk on a semi-regular basis, and I go to church on Sundays, like, obviously it's not just about being in his favor so I can get to heaven. It's more so like the peace the peace God gives me is just unparalleled. It's unmatched.